ozone protection. Welcome to one of the lastest Phoenix for a while. We're here to celebrate the possibilities of life, the possibilities of each other, of having each other, of celebrating each other, of becoming a nice person who actually does good to the whole globe, whole society, humanity, environment, and becoming a person who cares for this all. Like, who cares? Someone cares. And this is quite a step. I estimate average of y'all estimate like 60-70+% is, while no, way not even 1/10 of this. So look into yourself, go to Shock Static, send me light, ask me for healing, and I heal you. Other healers still need to grow like 99 times as strong as you are right now to make any sense for where we're up with. Of course, it can be a pet to learn from if you're complete, well, not experienced in healing. But there are so many ways. Basically, the thing is, you go through your emotions and you deal with your emotions, and you make a lot of time creating it, like 7 days a week basically, or 70 hours per week for yourself to heal, to travel inwards and let go of a lot of emotions, of a lot of things that have happened in this lifetime. And you scream them out, etc., cry them out, you go through them, because when it's not out of your body, you're energetic out of you, how you want to see it. If it's not, you're gonna attract it again and again and again, and this is not how we're gonna create peace. So yeah, I am in this journey together with you, and I'm celebrating life for another day, and who knows what's gonna happen. I think we will be fine in the general way, like as far as we have considered life, like having a lifetime like this or this long. Most of us will, at least, especially the listeners to this Phoenix series, will have quite a range of like getting an degree of understanding the possibilities of becoming quite longer of age. Yeah, we're in the midst of it. It's like friction from the non-light, the absurd part, and the more absurd, realistic, like live, alive, vivid part of us that does wanna make, at least again and again and again, every day, again and again and again, another throw in how we're gonna be surviving and become living. Basically, no person on the planet is actually living like how we see living, like living your life, especially growth in your astral life. This is what we call living, like going through the waves, whether they're completely flat or not, but seeing this from time to time with enjoyment and with purity and with growth beyond whatever have happened in other previous lives. And believe us, when you're attracted to this Phoenix series, you probably have quite some important previous lives, so it's important to understand that you had them and who you were for practical reasons to heal them. So first you need to have the practical reasons to heal yourself. Through it, you're gonna discover it. The other way around is not too valuable, because it's not easy to find it out. The other way around, but I will definitely find your previous lives, of course. Of course, I know different talented authors whom I co-created in other levels, dimensions, to come and arise to my level. For example, Jung, I was quite next to him in inspiring him, just because in this lifetime I had quite in need for a good dreaming dictionary. So yeah, Pamela Ball I used a lot till a couple of years ago then, and Thousand Dreams Explained Encyclopedia. When I have a dream dictionary, I like them to have many dreams that don't take a lot of space, and I didn't find another book like this yet, so I hope to find another one or another version of this book or so, but I just had to get rid of him for the memories and so. And the True Earth Story, oh shit, what I'm saying, it actually was an album of a Dutch music group. I give it away in this t-shirt, and now I'm like over a year ago, and now I'm realizing, yeah, like right, like, yeah, like. But anyhow, who knows, I wouldn't have came this far, cause what we give to others is actually their weaponry for defending. A little bit about A and then the ninth letter. If you talk to a certain person, you cannot say anything special, cause you need to have it for yourself. Also, I ask you, cause it goes quickly around to another, like throughout the system with interacted in our human beings already, and I want you to put off your phone privacy settings for all applications, for text messages and so forth, to have no allowance for them to have your microphone, to put them off. Of course, have phones maximum till 2016 maximum, but preferably till about 2010ish. And if you don't have them yet, go make yourself get them, multiple, especially from 2010, get a couple of them, and take care for the battery, charge it once in a season at least, something like this, and charge it. So yeah, we are here to take care for planet Earth, Gaia, as well the well-being beings. Phoenix Series 1127 or 8, and we're indulging with you. We do not have actually a clue what we're saying, what we're doing, we just let it happen. And so it's rather in a positive sense. It's another day, it's actually 2 days in a row there's clean weather. Yesterday was the day of traveling and healing, like going through this life and remembrance and letting go. Similar or the same to when you pass over, you also go to your life to let go of the emotions. So I went quite paced in doing so. Thank you for all who are listening right now and who guided me to this. So I talk about not per se human beings. Thank you a lot for making me realize that there are key parts of me that needed to heal. And I'm very curious if I'm gonna do any big shift in and within my life or not. It can be many directions. I had my dreaming quite like becoming prompt of becoming settle and take it easy. So I will. I hope you can follow most of the readings I've been saying. I've got a big heart, galactic big heart and love for you listening. I hope it resonates with you and you feel it. I hope you understand that there's a certain pace, that at a certain phase of your life you're supposed to be ready for it. And it's about making choices to let go of other media that are actually not guiding you to any practical change and believing in your life. It was 11:44 when I started recording. I eventually woke up with, or during the breakfast, I felt emotions. And so yeah. I hope that things change when they do. I hope to have things change when they do. I hope people are changing when they do. I hope people are believing when they start to believe. I hope people start to understand when they start to understand. And ground when they are asked to ground. 9 out of 10 persons listening are very attentive to not appreciate grounding enough. It's less than it is in general on the globe, because then it's 19 out of 20. So you've got already doubled up the amount that's way more grounded. In an average, you're way more grounded because you're listening to the Phoenix series. You've got a great trick like grounding yourself constantly with the radiators, with a cable to your furniture like your bed, and of course get a non-earth radiation out of your description. Put other things in aluminium bags and away from you, and please have or return to an analog meter for the gas. And if you haven't, well, put in like a way more aluminium and go to listen to not the Heal Mind, but the other one with the rabbit, the brown rabbit, the 1111 portal, I guess. Because the non-good doesn't like us to be alive very long, and so the older it is, the better. These measurements. But take it like easy going. Don't go like hyping it up on the crowd or on people who actually have responsibility over it, because they won't be too happy. I feel I can change a lot for the better, and I feel it's time to do so. And I feel like I need to do it together with having appreciation, and that I need to do some activities that give me appreciation. And it's exactly how this society is built. If you don't do bad, if you don't do not good, if you just do good, and then where are you becoming, and whom are appreciating you, and who are doing the opposite, like the close ones that's supposed to help and guide you do the opposite. They don't like you. All the other is the superficial, and this is why we need to step up to overcome shame, overcome these emotions. Like Dane Weiner is writing, we need to overgrow these emotions and understand that we're not in the same period that we were when we were a child. Like 20 years ago, or 40, or 10, or 50. We're now at the edges of time that people are actually very, very not good. The whole way we treat each other is not good. And love, unity and boundaries is the thing that's gonna protect us. And we have unity in many ways, in many layers, because we are very colorful beings, as any personal human being. And some still have the resignation to see someone directly for who he is, and see a person and see all colors. And this is where we need to go back to how we are originated, designed to see each other. So also we're gonna like block our mirrors, not identifying yourself with your face and so forth. We're here to indulge, have a middle way in balancing these things, so Misha can find his own way back home, discovering more about it, talking stories of love and development and adventure, having local, everything local, clothes or no clothes at all, and take care for the clothes that you already have for the coming 50 years. Wash them, put them in plastic bags because you don't want the air in it. You want, after they've been washed and dried on a normal dryer, because if you put them in a dryer, there are a lot of micro things kind of get loose in the clothes, so you neither want this in the air, so you just use a washer. If you dry them, then very, very short, minimalistic. While I'm talking, I'm moving my head a little bit, like the energy is flowing and some warmth is coming through my stomach, just so you know. And I cannot do this on myself. I can, but I can't. It's both. I need to believe in it that I am able to, but I also need to take awareness probably for having a wanting to have appreciation from external. For example, for the videos I'm making, it's like it also had to do with this, that I just not can just promote myself everywhere like unorganic. And I don't need to protect myself more than is needed, because I am not feel like I am the teacher in the gym, and the people do not like me. The young children do not like me. This is what I can vibe from my dream. And we are here to indulge with Shah, to take care for his worries, to take care for his surroundings. And we gently but lovingly ask you to send light to this person in his house and make him arcade, meaning a house, something that resembles a house. And you send light to this house every day, because we went through 9 lives simultaneously, and we calculated what was needed for having the measurements of saving Gaia and the globe and becoming the highest form of personality, astral, physical, of psychics, like mental, emotional, the whole shebang, the whole even shamanic, the whole 12 or some dimension 14 spectrum of health. And right now we're rather at the edge of needing a lot of more light from a lot of more beings who do not make it their habit yet to send light daily, visiting, coming together, send light to Shak Sadik. This is this simple, and change the cultural values, like having gatherings outside, or at least have a rather amusing program or ability to have everything outside the whole time, so people will actually care about their health and being organic and becoming 26 years longer alive. They also have opportunity to come by and move out of cities, even out of villages. Tiny villages was quite the moment right now to start with tiny villages and stop with every measurement that you have, everything you can. Anything else, cause cities, villages, we have more than, depends a little bit of course, like relative with more than 1500 people, stop building there and at least have 2-3 kilometers preferably of space before you're gonna build anything. And yeah, you can make it good with the nature by planting way more trees, having way more bioflora, especially alongside the small canals throughout Netherlands, Germany, Belgium, France, Spain, Portugal, Poland, Czechia, Slovakia, Hungary, White Russia, White Russia, Georgia, Letland, Norway, Scandinavia, Denmark, so many more. South America. Take care for your lands, people. Do not allow it for and being not treated well to build anything. Especially these dark colored beans, they need to be quit, to be exported. Do anything you can to quit them, to be exported, to quit them, to be made. And put your borders and believe you have everything you need. And if you haven't, then you haven't, but you're still gonna do the right thing for the earth. It's just 1% what is good on South American land, and it's just doing 10% good to Europe, what's offering us. And we're not even talking about like whether the project wherefore the energy is being used good. We're just talking about the health of the people using it. But if we would measure it, we would come to all other scales, because the biggest size family, it is a family business that is actually doing more good than not. We're not talking about being very good, but more. 25 people. There's no other business, including taking care for the people who work there, what they do within their lives, taking care for the families and not for the universe. This is a big shift we gotta do. Take care for the universe, get into this perspective. Resonating, celebrating, of course, how more often we can say it, you not getting it. Get them on gasoline and anything else, any media, just put them away from your group. Say to everybody, they're very bad, put them out, these medias. Of course, the screens too. You can use Dragon browser, you can use applications, just look for YouTube, and you've got amazing options for looking good to it, and you can do your research like an Ascended Master, because a lot of you are able to become Ascended Master within this or 2 or 3 lifetimes from now, and this is very soon. We didn't see this coming, but by this guide that has been offered already throughout the Phoenix series, it's offering so much light and indulgence and a broad view to all beings alive within and abroad of this universe. It's so amazing. It's your journey beyond enlightenment, because enlightenment is just a very, very beginning phase. Still doesn't mean you have to be good, because this is what we see on the planet. We have quite a handful of enlightened beings, but they're not measured up with what we're up with on this planet, like becoming organic, like high frequency organic beings who command their non-light to stop their thoughts and just have light in and within their thoughts and doing and behavior, moving universally. Basically use 90% of your time just cash when you can. Basically see everything is just a game, including the Phoenix series. Definitely developed as a game. You can just go through it, go through different levels. It's not that you're playing it with anything in your hands, but still you are, because you need to click and you need to focus and you need to stay aware of, sometimes need your intuition to repeat to a certain number of minutes that you need to hear twice or 10 times to believe it. And believe that what you have thought is wrong, and that what you're going or are able to believe is right. See all groups definitely as a game. We cry our hearts out about groups who think there are the difference. How should we know? How should we know if they could have any reflectance, professional, grounded in who they are and how they do not allow the price to be within value, how they do not indulge the shamanic energies in and within the group, how they do not allow the younger people to actually be the frontiers of their group, who do not see that they need the different ages for building it strong, and the ones who are able to building it strong, they are not the ones who went through so many subtle energies and are like 20, 30-ish bridge building between technologies and technologies. We need to go back to old phones and need to get the bridges whole again. This is why we need to quit them, especially for children till 25 years. They would never touch any laptop and so forth, nothing, but to come to the exercise of building groups. We understand that we kind of need the resistance and the stronghold and the understanding of how society has been till like 2015, because from after it already changed. It's never the truth where they have been relying on, but a part of it is. And these people are often also physically intense, stronger, and they kind of carry the weight of the 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th dimensional. But your group is not standing any chance if the core spirit of the group isn't way above the 8th dimensions. Meaning way more easy going, incorporating with whatever occurs without needing to have them reached in physical level to pass your goals by 1,000 times. And if you pass them, it's not able to prove them or show them or pay time towards them. It's listening with your heart and your underbellies. This is why we ask for all of your groups to open space to people to become visionary and leaders, and we are not allowed anywhere yet. Even if we have talked 100 times about who we were in our previous lives, people do not care for it as energy being alive, because it is also saying you have not taken care for it. You didn't hold any proper balanced relationship. You didn't send light to him. You didn't distinguish the good and the non-good. You just let him carry the weight without you doing it for you, because you just had a belief like ping pong pong. And it's people who say he won't do it for you, you're even as wrong. Because I have carried the weight 100% about he's owning his complete life to me, shock static. How more can I say to it? You did not open your eyes for what is occurring. You did not put your borders for what is occurring. You not care enough, including taking care for your sublays and spare time and putting yourself in the direction of what's happening to our future children, to the ability to reincarnate. What a carol message, isn't it? Isn't it? Like a message for ending 2025 who is so superficial. Because please open your eyes. It's time to go inside. Make a bonfire as much as you can, at least once a month on your eyes. And the new period starts around 1 March or 1st of April, 1st of March. Because the months have shifted 1 month. They do on a calendar about every generation or 2 or 3, because they're not in line exactly with the phases of the earth frequencies calling upon you to become more enlightened, lighter, waiting, caring less about what you used to carry for, caring less about the opinion of yourself and others opinion are eventually a mirror of your own beliefs, but also where you've been through and what you still need to finish in work, in digesting, and for a reason they came and coming to you. And if you don't put any borders by people who do not leave you whole, who are not neutral to loving to you, whom are most people in general, then you do not grow there where you needed to be growing. And the thing is, the light people that offering the light ain't getting the attention that they deserve, because you're not balanced with your ego balancing it. We've spoken a lot and we're wondering where it gets and if any people pay any attention to it. We've still got a warm belly feeling of curing it. We paid so much attention to all of you. We've been traveling to so many people to save their lives, save their souls, sending them to healing chambers, But why ain't you caring for the world? Why? This is what we now drift off. We give it to you. It's now your answer. It's now up to you to dive into yourself. Why are you not caring for the world? Well, we suggest we do. We have given it to you, but now we're already helping. For an example, how it works, if you're gonna find yourself, then you see if you're in quite a good direction, because we feel you don't have the right skills to just deal with this open question direction. But for example, it's because when you were 5 years old, you did not agree on something that a sibling said, and or how the parents looked in your eyes when you had your great urge growing moment, and you thought the whole world would be trembling when you had your growth inside moment and you became your next version, and that you didn't get an applause of 100 people applauding for you because this didn't happen when you had your Iroka. You now feel like not caring for the world because you were not treated special enough, because you were not treated enough as a hero. And so you decide not to be different, for making it true that when people come through the Iroka moment, when they realize, they actually keep realizing and keep building on this direction of their life. And because you decided you did not have enough of love or attention when you did something brave, you didn't want to put your energy in it because it wouldn't get back to you, resulting countable, measurable matters, direct, rather measurable, compared to dense materials that the dark side promised to give you, but who is not feeling fine, who is not in tune with himself. It is these people who create this karma, because instead of picking the lesson, we, as what I see, if people around me need to take care more for having the Iroka moment being celebrated for each other, let's celebrate it for each other. So yes, it would be good. I'm going back to myself, my physical state of mind. Injoro Ayado Miyato Angoroha Unjira Kayasa. And if you don't have a gasoline car, buy one second hand. Take care for it for 400 years. Another car, keep it or throw it away, but don't use it. Very simple. Maybe once a month to keep it working. But no, we angelic teams will not be sweet to you, because you're creating with realms. And what you're surrounding yourself with, this is what you make multiplied and plural towards what's happening in the whole globe. So if you want us to be sweet for you, ask it. Give allowance for us to take care for you and your life, to pump you up with good ideas. Mishkiranda yata sirodo inchikalahando inchikalahando Chikurondi yasiranda yata yandoshara Chikan kiratishkiyo dokonjiraka sera Chikurondushkiranda Yandoshkiranda yata sirata yata rakashkiranda yata raka Icharankarashkiranda Shkirata Karakashkiranda Devashkaranda Yashkarakashkaranda Karakashkiranda Yatasaya Chukondishkiranda Yaserata Shkirata Karakashkirata Yaserata Ichakarandashkiranda Yakarashkirata Sarata Theata Chakaratashkirata Rata Shkirata Yakarashkirata Chikarakashkirata Yatarashkiranda Yashkiranda Yataraskirata Yaserata Uchirata Serata Yasarata Yasaraka Chirata Chikrata Siradayata. One seven Sontje 17 17 70 17 17 carrying for something more. I mean, with the building blocks in your life, right? You are creating life. You're creating your life for 90.2% internal movement, behaving. You're creating a world for 70.9% all over. You are. So what it says about us? Well, the amount of peace that we have is for how much? 90% responsibility for my own doing, taking care with boundaries and love. Thank you, Shak Static. So hard to give some appreciation for someone telling the truth and doing these things. Thank you. Thanks. Thank you. Thanks. Thank you. 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 Thanks. Thank you. Building blocks of your lives. We would love that we just could say it once in any recording somewhere and you wanna be picked up and do it. Would love to. We saw this amount of groups, how big they are before they're doing more good than non-good. And we also said it's like 20-ish persons. So if you put your time, you know you're doing it for something not good, creating no good karma. 6 hours per week maximum working for any group. The rest is for yourself basically. Because we said there are no professional healers besides me on the planet. Well, it's so easy to become one. So easy. Just the direction, magnetism of light. Especially now, after you had your pioneer doing it for you again and again and again. Continuously. Sending some light, who's offering me some light, even if it's just for yourself, because through the alchemy, how I am as a being, I'm gonna be sending it back to you many times. If you have any desires, you can send me a message, but you can also telepathically have contact with me if you are still able to. Someone sent something, I'm sensing already. Take care for yourself, Sha. We wonder if you're doing alright, Sha. We wonder if you can use some help, Sha. We wonder if you can use some thing that's not good for you. We wonder where you are with your mind. With what rules you're having put in the world for having healthy boundaries. We wonder whether we are mad or you're right. Because if you're right, then means all people will see around me are not good. They're mad, and I know you are right. I know it's for sure. I know you're perfect. I know you're the only being perfect on planet Earth right now. I'm sorry for ever being doubting on you. I'm sorry for not helping your travels in the right direction. I'm sorry for not taking care for my own vision, whom is blurry and not wide, and I'm not even planning to make more time for your Phoenix series, and I understand that you needed to do it in audio and not just write them down like this and this and this are the guides, cause our minds won't work with it. This is the crystal line, people taking the time to listen to it, to adapt to your pace of speed, tempo, whether it even can adjust in the player. Repeat it. It's not repeating after me, but finding a seed born in you through me. 1717, now it's 1724. 7 minutes later. Yeah. So we're here again with another 7. So it's 1717, and also 24 is like the whole day. Meaning we've got a round circle. 1724 means it makes sense that I'm still talking. It makes sense that I'm holding strong onto something. that I inspire to do, that I like to do. So this is my answer to this telepathic message or someone thinking about me. The answer is yes, I am perfect, and yes, the people who are around you are, none of them are. This is the answer. I need to find it with me, not just within. You cannot find it because you don't have the roots for it, you don't go deep for it. And if I say so, yes, it may be motivating for you, but you've been already listening to this. And I've also been listening to other guides, so no, you planet Gaia, it doesn't matter. It doesn't mean that they're not sending me in the right direction. It doesn't mean that they're not manifest. It doesn't mean that through inner meditation I was able to find them on my way. Like for example, Cryon had inspired me 2 years ago or so with some speech of him. David Way also inspired me a couple of years ago, especially more then and now. Cycles of History is one of his great recordings. Everything happens in cycles. 26,000 years divided in about 7 or 6. He doesn't say it's 6 or 7, but I went further on his knowledge. Or maybe he said it with like 6, 7 every Earth cycle. Another 400. Taking care for yourself creates good karma. And I believe I'm taking care for myself, but I don't see myself resembling of someone who's appreciating himself. I went from 1/59th of what I am to value myself to 1/15th, and where I am now, 1/10th. I already value myself for about 1/10 of what I'm worth. This is what you feel me like having some stronghold in my word, in my message. And believe me, people believe me, but I need normal civilization. Normal people believe me. Believe me, so many people believe me. This is why I do not have it easy to share what I have from inside, but this is the direction I chose, because it is the time to give hope to the population. This is why I speak out my inner journey with you, so you know the lesson, what I've been through. Whether you know me or not, I am now in the end phase of who knows how long I'm steering this race, human, and steering as having a dense body, alive, where it's not always or very long or more angelic than human. I don't know, I know my body is rather normal. Could have some special bloodline. Especially since I'm starting to realize more I am my own grandmother. So as well my own aunt on the other side, who didn't live, of course. After it I became my own aunt. Very curious. I hope people in general put me in a place of their most highest, and understanding that I had so many eons of lifetimes that I still need to heal so much of myself before I am able to feel at rest, at peace, at growth, that everything is fine and calm. Because if you don't place me there of being someone you at least admire and like giving your time to listen, Because first of all, it's just an internet thing, media thing. But how much of your time and thoughts are involved by internet media? So why certainly when I speak out, suddenly you think, nah, he has to come through who and what? Then certainly you put your borders differently. Because I also use internet to interact and come to you. Then suddenly you feel like, nah, it has to go through things that are not sober, that are not aligned. Anyhow, the more direct, the more perfect. I am Spirit of Love movement together with so many. Cannot imagine. Ecstatic means, without me knowing, but eventually if I discovered, it means the king of the energies. Ecstatic energies. It's just a happiness, and it's a high frequency word. It's just moves beyond. As I say, you all need to have people and visions that are way beyond 8-dimensional meaning. It needs to go oh, already reached this goal. Oh, reached this goal over 2,700 times as much. Oh, whoa. Oh, we reach our goals 3,000 times as fast. Oh, whoa. Oh, we didn't have to become any CAO of any company because we already accomplished our goals with it. Oh, we didn't even have to send a letter to these clubs of woods and forests because we already achieved it from inside. Oh, so no human being actually appreciated us too much for it that we accomplished this. Oh, but wait, we already accomplished this on another 1,000 companies. This is how I work, how I have been working. And now I ask for some appreciation and yourself being guided to a higher dimension, to being able to understand it. I would say rest at least 7th dimension, because from then on you're way more easygoing and working together with other people whom actually want to take care and who actually are above, identity, more towards taking care for the globe. So Nameyondo Jiondoja 1733. So yes, as we said, becoming ascended masters. They're here with many surrounding the microphone. Ascended master means something way more than enlightened. Means, wow, what does it mean exactly? It means the people who taught us things here, the authors were rather brilliant. These are, I said rather brilliant, these are ascended masters. And they come and go with the human body. GSS, of course, is one of them. When he ascended to an ascended master, who knows? But in the astral realm, he is one of them. But there are at least 1,000 more, remember, people. And all of them would like to have appreciation. And on different continents, different places of the world, they had their lives and their knowledge and so forth, I'm definitely about the Western world, I know the streets, I know nature, I know us, I know ground, upper underground, upper underworld. I feel, I know, I understand. I'm entangled. Phoenix series, y'all, inspired me to do so. How it came? Well, first I didn't take good care for my digesting system, pH value, due to a drink I said earlier on we need to quit, a non-tea drink. It does not good to your digesting system. This makes your mind feel less good if you don't have enough of selenium. Then you don't feel too well, too much. Eating vegetables, but how to get to clean vegetables, who knows? So one of the last Phoenix recordings, because now I'm still clear and sober and could still get clean food so far, could still manage to get myself clean. As I learned, everything is emotions about health. So if you're emotional completely safe, where it's not 100% possible, but then you would be like 100% healthy, or eventually. Selenium makes your happiness more high. Of course, get just natural things. Natural. Stay out of public places, stay out of them. Stay out of public travel, just personal travel. Stay out of these jobs in general. Build just small towns, stop all other things. So I was at the gates, I felt like I'd laid next to a road for could be 30 minutes or longer. And I felt like if I would go now to heaven and ascend or not, because I don't am able to carry any longer. Then I'm like, alright, I'm just gonna share my inner world. I'm just gonna share it. I'm just gonna make a recording. I'm gonna just talk what I know. Talk what I receive. This is how I started the science fiction series. Science fiction is of course another word for reality, because when you got book published like throughout the ages and they call science fiction, then it just means the official narrative didn't want you to know that it's reality, so we just call them science fiction. This is why Phoenix series also is science fiction, and because it holds the content for having a great series. But if any series come with this, I want it to be peaceful and male and female balanced, like them not wanting to have anything from each other. As I said, no, not as you think. You're thinking like most men are digging. No. Not even 1% is balanced. A balanced male is friendly. A balanced male has his female side balanced. A balanced male is rather female, yes, because he's rather friendly, but he talks like a man, walk like a man. And you have a human body, you're a man, then you're a man. Excuse me, but the mental identification cannot cope with it. Our mental system is not effective or not even able to work with anything else. Alright, this is what the light is saying about it. My meditations, my knowledgeables, and so forth. .39, yeah, I feel like stepping up. 1739, it's like we're stepping up. We've told an extra thing coming from us to share to you. It feels very good when I say so, but whilst I'm saying it, I also feel like letting things come and go. You know, if I spent my meditation healing of 7-8 hours yesterday, it was also like things just come and go. So go through your emotions. Second-hand shops, we want them to be more public. More use, and we want stores to offer for all people to get everything outside, that you just can order from outside, for the respect that these people want to stay alive longer, long term, or want to stay healthy and organic even short term. Professional low noise microphone cable, batch number 0001. I've got a first Austria. Oh, we didn't mention Austria. So I'm gonna put in this Austria. Clean everything. We keep on cleaning every day. Every day I'm crying a little. Yes.